Now that you have mentioned it, it's true. Then you begin to weigh all the options. And you both come to an agreement that will favor the family rather than tear the family down. Maybe the man's idea is inadequate. Maybe his idea may even be too expensive. You know how women can be very frugal? Yes. Women know how to look after money. There are only a few that allow the Ashwebi syndrome or things like that get to them, and they don't know where to stop. They don't know where to draw the line. When friends come and call them for parties, off they go. They haven't even finished paying the basic of the ones for the last 2 years. They are collecting another one. You get what I'm saying? The man always has to ask the opinion of his wife. Sit down and talk about it. The two of you are supposed to be working together to make your marriage prosper and flourish, so that you can have a blissful marriage, so that you can both enjoy each other's company, so that your children can grow up in an atmosphere of love. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. When your wife and someone else has an issue, do you defend your wife or do you agree with your wife's opponents? Do you defend your wife or do you agree with your wife's opponents?
It depends.
Yeah, did you hear? It depends. Let me tell you, there's an issue with an outsider. And you are saying it depends. What kind of depends is that? You first of all come to the aid of your wife. You will support your wife. When you now get home, you shouldn't behave like that. That's the way it should be. What do you mean it depends? Who said it depends? Please don't stand up. Depend anyway, you can ask your questions when we get to the... Sure, you've seen his hand, you've seen him, sir? Okay. He said it depends. Do you shower her with gifts to show your appreciation of her efforts in taking care of you, your home, and the children? Do you shower her with gifts? Are you a once a year gift giver? Or twice a year gift giver? Or is it any time that it comes into your heart that you are willing to shower your wife with gifts? And it doesn't have to be expensive. Do you understand? It does not have to be expensive. Do you celebrate her publicly? You know, women, we love these things. We love these things. And there are, if you can't afford it, there are cheap ways of doing it. So don't give me that kind of excuse that, when I need to give her money to make sure that we have food to eat, the children, and the school fees, where's that coming from? She should understand now. Some people will be saying that. Some men will be saying that. So, you can do it online. It's free. You can do it on the radio. It's free. There are so many ways that you can celebrate your wife in public. You can even send text to her friends and say, please, call my wife. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be her birthday. Please help me celebrate her. Oh, and you call her the following morning and you say, your husband whispered it in our ears that tomorrow is your birthday. You'll know that. Listen, if he did something wrong before, your heart will just melt. Am I right? Your heart will just melt. that he remembered my birthday. Some don't even remember to buy a card. Some don't even remember to say, happy birthday, good morning. The kiss is free, and he's still not, he still doesn't give it. Whoever charged them for a kiss. The kiss is free and he still doesn't give you the kiss. Praise God. Are you her biggest cheergiver or her biggest critic? Are you the one that criticizes her the most at every opportunity? When your mother-in-law comes back, she did this, she did this, she did this. When is it going to end? For God's sake, for crying out loud. Must you criticize her to others? Let it be between the two of you. And let it end there. Do you hug her? Do you hold her hands? Or you consider her too old for that now? Who has time for that? You hear? Are those not some of the things that messy? Who has time for that? Is she a baby? Why should I be holding her hands? He forgot when he was still cutting her. He was all over her. If she doesn't bring her hand, sit. Wait, now bring your hand. You have forgotten when he used to open the car door when he was cutting her. If she doesn't want to enter, let her stay there. You get into the car, drive off. Last time for that. Continue to woo her all the days of your life. Till tomorrow. My husband even told you yesterday evening. If we are entering the lift, he will stand by and you give me the right of way that I should go in first. Or we are coming out, you give me the right of way to be the one to go out first. Yes. That's the way it should be. 42 years of marriage, that's the way it should be. These things are not expensive, but they go a long way in the heart of a woman. Look at that woman. She washed his clothes. She cleaned him of all the vomit. Washed his clothes. Ironed it. She put it down. Went to cook. By the time the man came to, he saw his favorite breakfast. Many people here were suddenly hungry when they saw that omelette and the bacon and the toast beside it. And what did she do? She went straight back to the market to go and do some more shopping while he's still sleeping. And came back in time for when he wakes up. She will be there, available for his needs, whatever he needed. That's home building. That is love. That is submission. That is caring. That is adding value to your marriage. As I said, I talk too much. Sorry, sir. So, the last section of what I'm saying. So how do you build a solid foundation? Okay, we've looked at what makes marriages break. Now let's look at how to build a solid foundation for your home. Again, just as I said, that the movie we watched demonstrated the love of God. The love of God would require you to key into 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 to 7. I believe we had it before, and I believe it's in our newsletters. Can we have it again on the screen? 1 Corinthians, yes. Let's read it together. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It's not puffed up. Does not behave rudely. Does not seek its own. Is not provoked. Thinks no evil. Does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Bears all things. Believes all things. Hopes all things. And endures all things. God doesn't want us to endure our marriages. He wants us to enjoy our marriages. But those things that are listed there, they are all the ingredients that would make a marriage work. Love. Love. Only love can make a miracle. The mystery of marriage is built on love. These can be summarized in the following practical ways. For those who are taking notes, I'm going to be very quick. Show kindness to your spouse. Look out for opportunities and ways to do nice things towards them. Help her out with the cleaning of the house. A man can help his wife out when his wife is tired. Yes. Who says that she has to work till she dies? There will be days when